They didn't, this is a colonoscopy clinic.
That's coming out of my butt. $69, dudes!
There are all kinds of things that need to be done on the Hoth MOC. There's exterior mountain work that needs to be done around the shield generator. There are all kinds of loose panels around the MOC that need to be tightened up. And I mean, come on, what do I look like, a scientist? How am I gonna fix that? And there is all kinds of detailing that needs to be done as far as texture and terrain goes. So today we are working on the footprints by the walkers. Essentially, we're trying to make it look like kind of a sea of footprints. All kinds of snow has been ruffled up. All kinds of different paths have been taken by soldiers and such. So we really want to get this area looking disgusting as far as footprints go and all that kind of stuff. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So now that we have all of our LEGO building tools ready, we can start the build on our footprints.
Man, it's a lot of footprints.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, everybody's doing Hoth now. Other guys are building the Hoth, like world famous LEGO YouTubers are doing Hoth now. We did it first.
Oh gosh, why would you want to do that to yourself? Turn back now. You gotta stop.
Yeah, this is a year and a half out of her life. We're not getting back.
Honestly, I don't know why they're even trying though. I mean, look at our Hoth MOC. Obviously, it is the nicest one on the entire internet.
Well, do you know like when there's like, where they say definitive?
Definitive.
Like, definitive.
Oh, of course, the definitive collective. I thought companies like just made up that word so they could sell you the same thing again. Oh yes, this is the PlayStation 4. No, the definitive edition. Oh, gotcha. Now you have to buy it again.
This is the definitive edition of Hoth until some other people build their definitive editions, but this one is pretty definitive.
I see.
Yeah, see?
I will say though, Leaky, the footprints are definitely coming along. Look at all of the stomping and mushing of the snow that is, you know, behind all these walkers here.
Do you know how many bricks, plates this is?
6, probably 7. I mean, 8 if you include all the extras.
Yeah, I mean, this is like, jeez.
It does look really good though. I really do like the paths the walkers are leaving here. Very nice.
Yes.
As far as our technique goes, you know, it's more drunkenly improvised than there is a technique.
What do you mean drunken? I don't drink. I'm not a drinker.
How we build the LEGO footprints is with 4 2x4 plates and some additional plates that make up the shape of the foot. And when it comes to all of the filler, we just kind of take a bunch of 2x2s and 1x1s and some snot pieces and fill it in as accordingly. But it does take a lot of pieces, and you know, pieces do cost money. Leaky is always rattling on about it.
Well, I have to get a mortgage on our house, assistant, and you live here, so now I'm gonna have to rent your room out. You're gonna have to share your room with this guy from Chile now.
Oh geez, second mortgage on the house.
Yep, he's offering me $50 a month to split a bed with you. But
you know, it's crazy, he's paying me $100 a month.
What?
Well, yeah, well, I've got to do a bit more, but you know, Leaky, there are worse ways to spend your money than on LEGO.
Oh yeah? What's that?
You could have been a cryptocurrency investor. I mean, look where that got him. Not to mention, there are people like selling Monster energy drinks for pyramid schemes, and there's, you know, OnlyFans subscribers.
Bunch of idiots. Wait, what's an OnlyFans subscriber? What is that?
Oh, geez. OnlyFans is a site where all of the basement dwellers of the world come to congregate and waste as much money as possible, giving their hard-earned doll hairs away to all kinds of different pornographic videos. You can find anything on there.
Pornographic?
Oh yes, of course. You can find your favorite celebrities, grandma from down the road, or really anything.
Well, how are you gonna make money off of that? We're gonna do like walkers taking it on?
You kind of need to be like a teenage girl to make money on there. The footprints do look good, but all of our walkers look like they have polio. Their legs are shaped like, it's just not good.
Kind of like boomerangs?
Yeah, a little bit like boomerangs. They keep coming loose. You give them a slight nudge and they bend forward.
Well, everyone in the comments are crapping on about our legs. They're like, your legs don't look right.
No.
Shut up about it already.
The only way we can fix the legs is if we super glue the pieces. And I mean, here on Lobricks, we're a bit of purists. We really don't like to damage the Lego pieces themselves, so we're not gonna do that. I did notice a bit of a clearance issue while we were building here. The footprints that are directly in front of Dak's crush speeder don't exactly line up. The reason for that is the walkers are play scale, not the UCS scale, so they don't really work with our speeder, but it's gonna have to work because we don't have another alternative.
We're gonna be hearing about that in the comments.
Oh, we always do. We always do. Speaking of the building process, we really haven't heard much about it. Leaky, how is it going?
It's going, with their footprints. I'd rather be, gouging out one of my eyes with a spoon, but, hey, they're coming along.
Hey, that's a good sign.
But how's it looking? How's it looking, assistant?
I think it's looking really good. It's definitely achieving the goal I wanted of just kind of a ripped up, torn up area. Because if you look where the fresh snow is in front of the walkers, it looks pretty clean. You move behind the walkers, chaos unfolds.
Hey, assistant, you know what I always wanted? A hellscape. Is it a hellscape?
I wouldn't say that. We need some more fire.
Oh.
Maybe next mock.
Oh, that armor's too strong for blasters. You gotta go for the legs. Hey, assistant, I got a question. How come the rebels were so dumb?
Dumb?
Yeah, I mean, these things are the worst design. They're basically dogs. They're like big gray dogs, and they couldn't take them out.
Of course. Well, really, the real people who are idiots there is the Empire. I mean, they're the ones who not only ordered these things, but made so many of them. And you know who the real winners are too.
Contractors.
The war profiteers.
Yes, war profiteers. Although they did not need to show the war profiteers in Last Jedi. I thought that was stupid. Dumb. I sell weapons for the good guys and the bad guys.
Except that's definitely who I'd be in the war.
That's true.
I was thinking of a different revenue stream for Lobricks.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
war profiteering?
Yeah, war profiteering. We can also, along with our Lego videos, we can also sell weapons to various nations who are at war with one another.
Oof, they won't let that on the YouTubes. It just seems endless, assistant.
Oh, it is.
Endless.
And it is. You just keep building. I wonder why we keep on going. It's kind of like when you're laying in bed at night and you're like, man, why do I have to keep on with life? That's what the MOC, right?
That is the MOC.
You don't want to, but you kind of have to. Just keep pushing forward.
I think some of these guys that are like upstarts, they're just getting started with their Hoth MOCs. I don't think they understand the undertaking, the amount of detail.
Turn back now.
And bricks.
Turn it off now.
Yeah, because I'll tell you, we're a year and a half into this thing.
Don't do it.
And it looks fantastic. I mean, it looks way better than anything anyone else could do. But woo!
It's way better than anything. Don't look up LEGO Hoth MOC and compare. Just take our word for it.
Yep.
I promise it's the best.
Yeah, trust us. So if you notice right on the front end of where the walkers are walking, it's not all torn up like the back. It's a lot more clean. So when they step, there's just a few little snow nuggets that get kicked out.
Of course, because it's not going to be ripped to hell. They haven't stomped through there yet. But it's just going to be a little bit torn up from that residual push in when the foot goes into the snow.
And in the movie, assistant, when they walk, their feet kind of drag across the snow. That's why it's torn up and why it's clean up front.
Neat.
Well, assistant, I got some bad news.
What's that? The president's died?
We're out of plates. We're out of plates. You know what that means?
Second mortgage on the house.
You gotta do another footprint video.
Oh, man.
This
little guy. Well, he's got to be running. He's got to have little tracks. I think that'll be a nice addition.
I'm just sick of these footprint videos.
It's like when you're at a baseball game. It just keeps going and going and never ends. Why do they play that game? It's so boring. I will say though, even though we did run out of pieces, I really am liking the way this whole area is looking. It's supposed to be kind of like a funnel of destruction, like we said, and you actually can see where the footprints are alongside all of the other ripped up snow, so it is looking really good. What do you think, Leaky?
I love it. It's amazing. Very detailed. How many thousands of dollars worth of plates is this?
At least 2 or 3, I gotta imagine. Ugh. But now that the building section is done, I think it's time for a Lobricks classic, the minifigure portion of the video.
Yay!
And as far as the minifigures go this week, it's the same as always. 2 more Rebel troopers. Gears in the war machine that is the Rebel war effort. One of our fellas is going to be placed on the front lines to be hopelessly slaughtered in the onslaught of the invasion. And the second Rebel trooper went to trade school, so she's actually going to be a mechanic instead of hopelessly slaughtered on the front lines. So there you have it. Both minifigures added to the MOC and in their place. And I will say, with all of the added minifigures we're adding to not only the inside of Echo Base, but the trench itself, this place is looking populated. And I'm super excited to add more and more over the coming weeks just to really fill it out and really make the base feel active. But anyway guys, that's going to do it for this video. If you did like it, make sure to like it. If you want to see more, subscribe. But anyway, I will see you guys in the next one. Later.